here we are going to study about conflict serializability. Okay, so conflict serializability is what we are converting a concurrent schedule into the serial schedule by swapping the non-conflicting instructions. Now see what is meant by serializability. Serializability you already know, a schedule which is concurrent schedule, that is, suppose here we call it as a S1. S1 is a concurrent schedule, means T1 executing, then T2 executing, then again T1 executing and T2 executing. So this is concurrent schedule. So if you are able to convert this concurrent schedule into the serial schedule S2, which is serial, where all the instructions of T1 are executed, then all the instructions of T2 are executed. So such process of converting concurrent schedule into serial schedule is called as a serializability. And this serializability that we are going to study is a conflict serializability. So here we are swapping non-conflicting instructions. If you are able to swap non-conflicting instructions and convert concurrent schedule into serial schedule, then we call it as a conflict serializability. Okay, so with this example we are now going to study the conflict serializability. So the schedule that is given here is, let's see this schedule S1 having two transactions T1 and T2. Okay, so the what is the definition? After swapping of non-conflicting operations, if the schedule is transforming into serial schedule, then we call it as a conflict serializability. So here in this schedule we have to identify which are the non-conflicting instructions. So you already know the conflicting instructions. There are different conflicting instructions, like suppose two operations are conflicting. So here we'll see the conflicting instructions. See, if the two operations belong to two different transactions and they are operating on same data item and one of them is a write operation, then we call it as a conflicting instructions or conflicting pair of instructions. Okay, so we have to identify in this schedule that which are non-conflicting, because conflicting instructions we cannot swap. Okay, conflicting we can't swap conflicting instructions, so we have to identify non-conflicting instructions, then we can swap. Why we need to swap? Because we have to convert this into the serial schedule. Serial means either you can convert T1 then T2, means all the transactions of T1 then T2, or else you can convert all the transactions of T2 and then T1. Okay, so this is called a serial schedule. So we'll try to identify non-conflicting operations from this schedule. So first of all, underline all write operations. See, why to underline all write operations? Because in our definition it is said that write operation causes conflict. Okay, so underline all write operations. So we will try to swap the instructions. Suppose if you try to swap these two, that write A and read A, so these two cannot be swapped. Why? Because they are operating on same data item, right? And one of them is write instruction, so this is conflicting, so we cannot swap this. Okay, this is conflict. So next sequence that we need to check is next flow of sequence, because we go this way, like first of all this read, then write, then this read, this write. Likewise we have to go in sequence. Okay, now check if you can swap these two instructions. Now see, one of them is write, but they are operating on different data item. Here it is operating on B, that is T1 is operating on B and T2 is operating on A. So this pair of instruction is called as non-conflicting and we can swap them. Okay, so this we can swap. Okay, so we will swap this write A and read B. So this will go down and this will go up, right? So suppose go up means here you can write read B, and this is going down, so it is write A. Okay, so this instruction went up. Now see, we are trying to convert it into all the instructions of T1 and then all the instructions of T2. So the sequence is like this. Now first instruction, second instruction, this is third, this is fourth. Okay, we will try to swap these two, that is this read and this read, right? Now see this, both of them are read operation, even though they are operating on different transactions, but their variable also different, like it is read B and read A, so obviously we can swap them. So we will swap them, so this will go again up, so this will go here, right? Let's say read B, and this instruction is obviously in the down of this. Okay, so read A here. Okay, so now the sequence is this one, this is 1 2 3, this is fourth one of T2, then fifth one of T2 again, and sixth instruction of T1. Now our aim is to bring this sixth instruction up, so all the operations of T1 will executed at once. Okay, so now check what we can. Now this write B we have to convert, we have to take it up. Okay, so we will use different color for this. Now see, this two we need to swap. Okay, so that this will go up and this will go down. Okay, now see, this is write operation, but they are operating on different data item. Okay, in T1 it is write B, and in T2 it is write A, so we can swap them. So this instruction will go up, so this we can write here write B, and this is obviously at the bottom. Okay, this is, so now see, sequence is like this, sequence of instructions. So 1 2 3 4, then this one is fifth, that is 5 6 7 8. So you can see that 1 2 3 4 all the instructions are of T1. Okay, and 5 6 7 8 are of T2. Okay, so this concludes that this is the serial schedule. So we have converted the schedule which was concurrent into serial, so this will look something like this. Okay, so all these four instructions that we have executed, these are of T1. Okay, these four are of T1, and these four are of T2. Okay, so this is T1 and this is T2. So we are able to convert a schedule which was concurrent into serial schedule by transforming the non-conflicting instructions. So that's why it is called as conflict serializability. Okay, again this schedule is called as, see, suppose this new schedule you are giving name S2, so S1 is conflict equivalent. Okay, S1 is conflict equivalent to S2. So S2 is a serial schedule S2. Okay, so S1 is conflict equivalent to serial schedule S2. So we can convert the concurrent schedule into serial schedule by transforming the non-conflicting instruction. So that is called as conflict serializability. Hope you understood this topic. Thank you.